the cauldron that is the bull ring. The Wanderers is all set for action here at Pink Day. Had a bit of a wait, but South Africa and West Indies all set to go for the third KFC T20 International live on the Highveld. Had a long delay because of lightning, but we're back here. We've got Pollock and Nikhil alongside me as we have a look at the both lineups. Through the gap, and that will race away for four. West Indies on the board.
To play, they've got to slip in place. Nice seam presentation, but that's beautifully played.
Straight to the fielder. Ngidi strikes in the opening over. First wicket goes down.
That was a brave call by ω We decided to hang in there with the short cover. Often at this format, what you'll do is you'll put all the players onto the ring.
Finds the gap, beautifully put away.
Yeah, he's so strong through the offside. I can remember in the match that Linda played against Hope in the SA20, he actually got him out at Boland Park.
Beautiful pickup from Shimron Hetmeyer into the crowd. Oh, I hope that spectator's okay. And he can change things. Shimron Hetmeyer clears the boundary with ease yet again.
Yeah, this is the warrior. I think South Africa have to try and stay away from those legs and being too straight. He's so strong to the leg side. We saw in the last game, was brilliant to the leg side against the fast bowlers, against the spinners. And then Kesha Maharaj knocked him over because he got him to play through the offside. But that's his wheelhouse. You can see how effective that flick of the wrists is.
Came back, particularly after being taken apart by Johnny Bairstow, and over for 34 runs. But the way he came back at the back end of SA20 is Maharaj. Over the field and the cover region, and that will go over the boundary for four.
Yeah, that's what we say about how effective he is through the offside. I think if you have a look at this line, it's probably closer to leg stump than anything else, but still able to get that front foot out the way, and the flick of the wrists takes it over the offside. Hope. Let's have a look at this one. Where does it pitch? Yeah, probably pitches on middle leg stump, but you can see how effective he is at.
Up and over from Shea Hope, clears the boundary. Radar tires 6 off the bat of Shea Hope.
Yeah, evidence again, so beautifully played. Once again, giving himself plenty of room. He knows if the length is full enough, he just uses the bat face by opening those wrists. And that's exquisite.
Just love the way he gets legs so confidently hit. Back-to-back sixes. This is excellent from a West Indies point of view.
Part of the over, folks. This is the aspect of his game that he's worked on the most in the past 24 months. The ability to hit the accelerator and maximize on the overs with the field up.
I like it from Kesha Maharaj. He was prepared to throw the ball up. He was looking for a wicket, but Shea Hope held the puck.
Overs in a reduced encounter, 16 overs aside. That's through. And that will be four.
That is a wonderful shot. As he went back onto his back foot, I think he was looking to go behind square, and then it just can't affect him. But look here, that's dragged down. He goes back and probably play behind square, and then it just didn't come onto him quick enough. Beautiful roll of the wrists and the placement. Superb.
Markham fiddling with the field. This is a good test for South Africa as well.
Shimron Hetmeyer has gone crazy at Wanderers. All he can see is the stands, and all he can see are radar tire sixes.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful shot again. Perceived spin there might be. Just hitting down the leg side. It's a bit of a sweep. He doesn't get as low as an orthodox sweep. Just helps it on his way. Brilliantly played.
What a way to bring up the 50-run stand. 50 of 20. Set himself up beautifully. Yet another six into the crowd. in the 5 overs.
Yeah, certainly some bounce there and purchase for George Linder. You have to credit the West Indies because although the ball has done something out of the pitch.
Contest between bat and ball that is paramount to the game. No, I don't think so. Quinton de Kock very quick to appeal, but isn't that drifting down the leg side? I think that's what George Linder's saying. Well, they're going to review it.
Front on coming up. Okay, can I determine bat or no bat with Ultra Edge, please? Stand by for Ultra Edge, gents. Play it through, gap on the left, keep going through to the pad, please. I'm satisfied there is no bat involved. Can we have ball tracking when ready? Vision not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets, umpires call. Bongani, stay with your decision. Stand by, signal now.
The old umpire's call. Raj. Oh, that's a beauty, is it? Yeah, that is a beautiful hit. Off a length, had to fetch it from wide of off stump. There's a lot of strength in that as well as the timing.
What? Hetmeyer is thinking 6 of them. Each ball. The matchup isn't a favorable one if you're Keshav Maharaj.
Oh, look at that. That has flown, folks.
And you felt this was the over, wasn't it, for Shimron Hetmeyer to go all the way. Keshav Maharaj giving this one just a little bit of extra flight. It's that same angle, but much better batting from Hetmeyer, looking to hit straight. Not up the middle, like I said, but all the way.
That's out. They're very good. Catching in the deep, the South Africans. You don't want to hit it to these guys. They got safe hands.
That is so good. Pulls it back ever so slightly. Toe of the bat again. And a good catch from Corbin Bosch on the boundary. But that's a superb knock from Shea Hope. He goes for 48. West Indies 91 for 2.
He can clock it, that is for sure. Oh, I'd love to see a fella in a cap or a baseball cap type thing. Both of them there bareheaded. Well, not bareheaded, one's bareheaded. Oh yeah, that's a biggie. That's a proper hit. By any standards, on any ground.
What a strike that is from Powell. Second ball gets the short one. And my goodness, this is straight out the middle of that bat. All the way almost into the chain rooms. 96 meters, that is a proper shot.
Got his helmet back on and he turned it into a gladiatorial moment. Then 3 dots and he can't get on straight. That's 6. That's a bad ball. Beautifully picked up, yes, but that'll infuriate Mapakari after what he's done with those 3 in a row. That's a mistake.
It's going to look at Powell. Shift onto that offside because each one has sort of gone against him with the way he's trying to swing and gone across him with the...
Yes, this should be caught. Oh, it will be, surely. Oh, yeah. Nice judgment out there from Brevis. Rothman Powell is done for, and the bull ring's loving it, I tell you.
There's a quicker delivery this time from Mapaka. It's the right shot for Powell, mid-off up. You can see what he was trying to do, maybe trying to look to overhit it. Getting the outside half from Brevis. Taking another simple short stay for Powell. He goes for 13, 104 for 3.
Rather tough. But an opportunity here to hone and sip.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's going for 6. Because if he can get bat on it, he nearly always does. He is a brilliant talent. No bad thing to have him further up the order. 48 he's made in 22 balls. They did go at 12 and over. It's 114 for 3 from 10.
Well, that unfortunately is the danger of bowling the Yorker at the death. If you don't land it, batters these days are so good at hitting the low full toss.
Both these batters will know, and a solid start here really set South Africa up for a win, which would secure a 3-0 series whitewash.
I actually think this is good.
Classic looking player, Aiden Markram.
No to the second.
Crowd roaring, but the ball flies up here in the high felt.
Yeah, for West Indies there may be a case of deja vu. Quinton de Kock at Supersport Park. That time he tried to carve it away to the leg side with the leading edge and popped over for a 4. He starts in a similar way.
Up and over the fielder, it's racing away to the boundary. It will be 4. The crowd are loving this.
Ish short of a link with the slower ball. Whichever ones he's going to bowl now is not going to bowl into the pitch, because then he'll get called because it'll go too high. So it's a bit fuller, and de Kock can look.
Yeah, those runs, they're easy to come by. Up and over the slip area. Yet another boundary. It's a big over this for South Africa so far. 13 from the over 1.
Interested to know what bat he's batting. There's a ω鵜ίδờ or has he gone back to his own? Because this one's finding the edges, not really off the middle. He's picking up boundaries, but on a similar vein that he did the other night. He won't be minding at this stage.
Now that's a clean hit. Who's catching this? Raider tires 6, appreciated by the Wanderers faithful.
Yeah, that makes it 19 off the first over. Just a little bit of shape into the arc and just helps it on its way. Quinton de Kock, he's in such good touch. He's seen this ball so early. The asking rate originally was 12.5. It's down to under 12.
This is up in the air. Who's got the catch? Akil Hussain holds on to that, but that could have been a nasty collision. West Indies have a breakthrough.
There could have been some pain and some serious issues. There's that delivery Tom is talking about. That's the one that isn't the in-swinger, and it grips in the service. Martin's thinking I can carve that away the leg side. Hetmeyer gets the ball snatched out of his hands. My own catching, thank you very much. Markham goes for 2, 23 for 1.
Tinkering with that batting lineup. ω鵜ίδờ$ at 3.
Yeah, I think this has to do with left-hand, right-hand combination. I think Quinton de Kock had got out, Ryan Rickleton would have come. ω鵜ίδờ$ has been in good touch.
Also been excellent with the new ball too in this. Bunted down the ground for 4. Quinton de Kock, he's having a time of it in international cricket again.
Tallest man and short one on there is to be going against the sprint.
Tries to catch it. Rovman Powell on the boundary. Excellent grab. West Indies will breathe a sigh of relief. It's all about taking wickets, keeping the pressure on the home side.
What he does really well, Gudakesh Moti, is that he varies his pace. It sucks many batters in, and they think they're getting the measure of it, but the ball's not quite there to help him, as they did that time. Quinton de Kock, the dangerous de Kock, gone for 28. It's 34 for...
Here's Ryan Rickleton now. He's had a good series, 2 not-out scores, trying to fit into a newer role of batting at 3, coming in at... ĩ邸hvăዀ tries to go big, and he succeeds. The crowd roars at Wanderers. Every 6 brings charity money.
Ruston Chase will be wanting him to hit to the leg side because it's such a big boundary that side. He's gone for that quicker delivery. That was 109 kilometers per hour. He's just trying to get underneath the bat of Brevis, who cuts across it, didn't get it anywhere near them.
Straight down the ground. ĩ邸hvă¹ clears the ropes for yet another 6. Raider ties 6. 6,000 rand from Cast.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Better path for the bat, and he's a cleaner strike. He hasn't hit it cleanly from the time he's come in, and that perhaps can unlock whatever it is that's blocking him currently, and he can get.
Fielders there, just watching. Do not move a muscle, folks. Game on.
Ryan Rickleton's area slog sweep stays low. It's all hit on length. That plays it with a lot of conviction. That's a
Get down.
Went wide. Rickleton went wider, and it's got enough to beat the strong hand of
Rickleton's
Robert
very rarely up and out of the shot.
Hits one
Just
on the
like
next
that
side,
slog
hits one
sweep.
on the offside.
Orthodox delivery. Fielders there this time, and he takes it. It is Moti who celebrates last. Silence at Wonders.
And Akira Hussain just came across and had a word with him before that delivery. He had a big celebration once that catch was taken. Maybe telling him to bring that length back and skid it on. Rushing Rickleton.
One hand has come off the bat. Brevis hasn't got this, but it will take some catching. And superb from the West Indies. Rodman Powell, Jason Holder, well done.
It's good work from Rodman Powell, but you have to take your hats off to Jason Holder for getting there in support. Moti doing all the damage, 3 for 17 in these 2 overs. And ĩ邸hvă¹ trying to go downtown. It's the length again that is so good, but look at the work of Holder.
Go wide. And it comes off this man's bat differently when it finds the middle. They are getting a show tonight at the Wonders. And that is supreme positioning from George Linder. He is loved by the South African people and the coach. 77 for 4.
No, about every ball short in the over. I think you have to keep the batsman guessing a bit more than.
Threw a lot of spin at him during the SA20. That was a shot of conviction.
Gets into such a good position, does Jason. But look how quickly he gets into position. Rocks back, releases the hands, and pierces the gap perfectly. Good start to the over for the Proteas.
Johnson Charles would have felt he was in.
Position again from Jason Smith. He hits the ball so hard. Trajectory that he hits to that gets it a skid off the deck. As you said, Nikhil, Johnson Charles looked like he was going to get there, but with the power that Smith possesses. Another boundary.
All ortho.
Lovely batting. Oh, class.
Such good batting from Jason Smith. Anything that Akil Hussein's gone straight, he's put away. This time finds the gap. It's another boundary. A very good piece of batting.
Still, what's happened? He can't. This is why Jason Smith was picked for the Proteas. He's box office. He gets there. Incredible from Roston Chase. Could this be another turn and twist?
Silence falls on the Wanderers. This is a very good catch from assisting with that wide area is Jason Holder. The outside half of the bat. Chase moves so well to his right and takes a very good catch.
Adjusted up for South Africa because they had all 10 with 10 wickets in hand for the run chase. So
Tristan Stubbs, you are something else.
Shade smacking it out of the park.
If you ever need an example of the perfect pull shot, this is it. Waits beautifully for the slower ball, extend.
He will squeeze it away into the gap, somehow, some way. How does that affect the psyche of Shamar Joseph?
And this is why he was picked, Jason Smith. This is where he's at his best. Important boundary for the Proteas now. Pressure back on the bowler.
So Smith's got right back and used the depth of the crease there to change the length of the ball. If he'd stayed in a normal pop.
Gone! Massive moment! Shamar Joseph is him again.
You can't buy pace, you just said. That is a fast Yorker. It's a brilliant bit of bowling. That's a young talent to get that dead right.
Anticlimax. If there was ever a game to tell you the story about cricket in South Africa, it is right here. South Africa take the series, the West Indies win the third. What a game. Pink day. Yet again.